Here goes the drop in 3, 2, 1. What's up and welcome to another episode of GizmoSlip. Today, we're going to be making an iPhone 10 case today out of Gallium and then dropping it off the building. I've actually never played with Gallium before. This is the first time ever. I've seen people play with it before.
Same here. It's funny. I've done all this science stuff and I've never played with Gallium before.
This is going to be fun. Oh, this is not easy.
No. I think we'd probably do ourselves a favor with the warm water.
We're trying to use like friction heat, like we're trying to start a fire or something. Put it in my hand. Holy shit.
Came right on out.
Oh my gosh.
It's beating out.
Whoa.
Is that wild?
It looks literally just like water, but it's pure metal. Alright, so we're gonna take the Gallium out of the tubes, put it into the iPhone 10 box.
Look at that. Building yourself a mirror box.
Dude, that looks so cool. We're gonna let this cool down in the fridge and get hard, and then we'll put the rest on. Let's go ahead and leave this in here for about a half hour, and then we'll come back and check it out.
There's a bunch of it that's really hard, and there's parts of it that are still liquid. Like in 3 different sections. Okay, that looks pretty solid.
The really interesting part here is to see what happens when the Gallium gets on the iPhone 10. Previous versions of the iPhone had aluminum backs, and the Gallium literally melts aluminum. So previously speaking, it would have been very bad for the iPhone. This has a glass back though, so it should hold up to the Gallium quite a bit better in theory.
That said, the sides are not glass.
We don't know how the sides are going to do. The sides could just melt off. They are very shiny, so they probably have some kind of coating of some kind. We'll find out. Alright, so it's out of the fridge. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up.
Not gonna lie, that looks pretty tight.
It does, it's kind of like an iPhone encased in carbonite or something. That's what it reminds me of at least. Yeah, and the iPhone is still on. We're gonna try to cut this out. I have no clue if this is actually gonna work well or not. I don't know how Gallium's gonna, if it's gonna be like stuck to the cardboard since it cooled with it.
That's a good
or if
question.
it's gonna repel from it or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Came right off.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Smooth.
For sure. Look at those smooth, clean metal lines. What happens when we try to take it off the back?
A little bit more of a problem here. Cardboard's coming up with it.
Ah! Ah! Oh no.
Oh man.
The iPhone box is coming completely off with it.
It's a little extra cushion, that's all that is.
That's it, there you go. We've got back with just the cardboard came off with the case. We can't seem to get it off. And then we got the sides just looking oh so nice, so perfect. Now the question is, how durable is it? We're gonna take it up on the roof and find out if it can protect this iPhone. I'm not very confident in its ability to protect anything at this point. Probably more likely to actually destroy the phone because of the way it's gonna transfer through the metal.
I've been wrong a lot of times before on this show, but I'm pretty damn positive this one's gonna like hurt the phone.
So you think no chance it'll be perfect?
No chance it'll be perfect, for sure.
Small chance it might be functional after the fact.
Yeah, I think functional is a different story from like broken glass or something.
So what do you think? Is it going to be completely broken, partially broken, or perfectly fine after this 50-foot drop test? Let's take it up on the roof and find out. Here we go. All right, made it on top. Got it right here. Let's go ahead and get it out and get ready to throw down. Ready? Okay. Here goes the drop in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a lot of gallium. A gallium explosion. I should have thought this through a little bit better. Put a tarp down. There she blows.
There she goes for sure.
Dude!
Oh,
The gallium on the bottom just exploded out, and the phone itself made contact with the ground for sure.
Yup. Like, that's probably the worst possible way it could have landed. Yeah, just like a bunch of shards of metal flying everywhere.
That is a very excellent explosion of gallium, though, I will say.
Kablam.
Love it. Let's go see if that phone survived. Picking it up. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good at all. We also have the gallium case cracked in a number of places. Oh my gosh. And I gotta say, the iPhone did not react to the gallium almost at all this time. So, previous gallium iPhone videos, basically the gallium ate the aluminum. This time, the iPhone 10 looks pretty spanking good, just not so perfect from the drop. And it doesn't look like the iPhone 10 is responding at all. I can see the screen just completely ruptured here with some like discoloration of like brownish tints going underneath. This iPhone is just completely done. Other than that, we have gallium in the speaker ports. There you have it, the gallium craziness for the iPhone 10 case and drop test. Don't forget to enter the Razer phone giveaway for the month of April, and I'll have a link down below to that. Gallium was way fun to play with and super cool making a case for it. Highly recommend it for fun factor, but not for protection of phone factor. I hope you enjoyed this gallium iPhone 10 case creation and drop test. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and tap that notification bell. We'll see you next time. Brandon, out. Woo!